How can I get your radiant form so I never feel lonely?
How I can get your radiant form so I never feel lonely? I just described it. If you get the radiant form inside, you will never be alone. Loneliness is a strange experience. We all have it. At some point or the other, we feel lonely because we don't find anybody like us. Sometimes we think somebody is very much like us, soulmates. It just takes a few months to be with a soulmate. People come to me for my blessings. And we are soulmates, we are made for each other, we are just identical views, both same. Give us blessings. I say, bless them. 6 months later, 3 months later, they are in divorce court. And then they come and tell me, we knew from day one we were not made for each other. And I tell them, that's not what you said on day one. So that is why we have a loneliness, because all our relationships with people are skin deep. Nobody fully understands us. Perfect Living Master fully understands us. And when you manifest him inside and can talk every day, you realize he knows more about you than even you know yourself. And that is why loneliness disappears in that friendship. And I said, a perfect living master is a friend first, master afterwards. A good quote from my dear friend, Dr. Ishwar Singh, the veterinary doctor, whose experience I share with him, that if he is not a friend of yours, he can't be your master. It's not somebody to be worshipped from a distance. It is somebody that you know personally. And it must be a physical connection. It must be physically known to you. You can't have that connection with past masters or those who are far away or you have never seen. That's not possible. That's not the spiritual path. Certainly not what great master shared with me, and I found it useful. Sheikh Farid of Shakarganji, Sheikh Farid Shakarganji, was a perfect master. His own master was Sheikh Qutbuddin. When Sheikh Qutbuddin was alive, Farid told his son, go and get initiated. It's a great opportunity. A perfect living master is in our presence. And he has blessed me with initiation. You get initiated. And the son, like many of our young people, said, I have plenty of time to do that. Let me enjoy life now. This is not for young people, it's for old people. That kind of argument, and he avoided. One day, Qutbuddin died. His body was lying before they buried him. And the son heard about it. He ran quickly, shaved off his head, which was customary in those days for initiation, and put his head on the dead master's feet. And Farid is looking at him, and he says, you are putting your head on the body of a person for whom I have had the highest regard, highest respect, highest love. And yet I tell you, you're getting nothing out of it. This is not the master. And then he explained, unless a living human being, a living master, can hold your hand, you cannot say that you got anything from a master. It's not a distant relationship. So that is why when you have a person in your life who's your master, and you manifest him inside, can talk to him every day, and he's with you all the time, the loneliness disappears forever, never comes again. Otherwise, we are always lonely.